message will you people be sending on behalf of India against cross-politics?
I think the message is very clear that India is a country that believes in peace. Prime Minister Modi has said that this is not an era of war, that we have contributed to peace everywhere in the world through our Vishwamitra policy. But at the same time, it is not an era of terrorism either. And so what we are trying to tell the world is that while we are on our way to development, we are focused on the welfare of our people. We obviously at the same time do not want to harm anybody, but we don't want to be harmed either. What happened in Pahalgam was a reprehensible act and one that was condemned by the entire international community. And India had to take strong steps against terrorists and terrorist infrastructure. And our focus was on a counter-terrorism effort in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Our approach is to ensure that such actions do not recur in the future, and if they do recur, then there will be consequences for that. So there is a sort of a new normal that has been enunciated by Prime Minister Modi. And I think our message to people all over the world will be on those lines, that we want to live in harmony and peaceful coexistence with all concerned. But at the same time, if you harm us, obviously you will face the consequences. And the world must be united against the scourge of terrorism, because terrorism affects all countries and communities across the world. Countries have to be united, and countries have to understand India's perspective in order to contain Pakistan's proclivities towards using terrorism as an instrument of their policy.
Right. So 7 delegations will be traveling overall. They will be sending the same message across different countries. But sir, what do you think will be the outcome of this entire thing that is being done by the government?
I think first and foremost, the countries have been chosen with great care. So these are in many senses influential countries. They are members of the UN Security Council. They are countries that have a voice in global matters and affairs. They are countries that have influence also, in some cases, certain cases on Pakistan. And I think the fact that an all-party delegation representing a comprehensive face of India's elected representatives going and providing our message firsthand, I think will have a tremendous impact on the way these countries are able to both internalize our message and take on board the fact that terrorism is something that has to be contained with a collaborative effort, and that Pakistan has been the aggressor and Pakistan has to be contained in this regard. So I think that message will go through very, very clearly with such focused and united representation from India, representing the voice, a single voice of the Indian people of 1.4 billion, and certainly in my view that will have its resonance across the world.
Right. So you will be traveling to Saudi Arabia with a couple more countries. What is the itinerary there? Like, what are the plans for the delegation?
So we still have to get our final briefing, which is scheduled for today. But I think in all of these very important countries that we are going to, there will be a comprehensive engagement at the levels of government, political representatives, academics and think tanks, media, businesses, Indian community. So any level of influential opinion in those countries will be engaged directly by this delegation that is being led by Mr. Bajwant Panda of the BJP and consisting of several members of parliament and political representation across the board.
So will this delegation be holding any joint briefing in one of those countries or after coming back to India?
I'm not aware of any plans as of now.
Okay. So one last question. This particular visit of all these delegations, what do you think that globally, what kind of image will it create for India with this particular move?
I think it creates a positive image about a democracy that believes in working with the global community. We are going and essentially engaging our friends, our partners across the world. But we are not going as an official, as a government team. We are going as a team which consists of elected representatives and parliamentarians and political leaders, and of course, it's important, as I said, that they represent, the voice of the Indian people, the government, of course, and people, and it's a united, approach with which we can engage with global opinion.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.